Hello, this is Distracted Lord, and welcome back to Unknown, nearly said Lost Echo there, Unknown Empire, SMP, and I have just brought some sugarcane back from the farm, which has been very busy, and now we have 2 rows of the stuff, and I noticed that we have grown a hole. There is now this random hole near the base. I assume Minn built it, and I'm going to grab that coal, thank you very much. I don't know why there is a hole. I assume I shall see it at some point soon when Minn build something in it. I remember what I was going to do. I was going to make a leather farm. So that means I'm going to need some cows. And, well, I don't see any. I haven't seen any cows, really, around this area. I know I saw some over towards spawn, so I might have to go that way with some leads and see if I can get some cows. It just so happens I have a couple of leads lying around. I wonder where I could possibly have got those from. Definitely not from wandering traders. Nothing to do with wandering traders at all. Cows have been acquired. They are now in this little pen with Minn's pig called Baguette. I do not understand the pig. Now I just have to build a cow farm, except I don't know how to do that, so I'm going to have to find out how to do that first. So I haven't been on for a few days, and it turns out that Minn has been quite busy, because there is now this little hut here, and you can go down the stairs, and there's a smelting array, and this is a fully functioning thing. There's coal in these, and you can put stuff to smelt in here and fuel in there, and then you can turn it on, and those all go away and put it in the furnaces, and then all the stuff ends in here. I saw this and thought I could make things better, so I added this awful looking pathway through here because I don't want to go outside. I have to go outside. Why do I want to do that when I could not? I also added some double carpet here. This is cool. We can actually do smelting properly now. I have now constructed the cow farm, and it's just through here. So there's this big machine here. I can go up the top here, and this lifts them up on the water so that I can feed them and breed them. Then the 2 levers here control these trapdoors so I can open it, but currently I don't want it open because I want to breed all the cows in there so that I can make more of them, rather than just sending them down into these areas down here, which get filled with lava and burn them to death. So of course I want to fill this with a few more cows first, before I start actually farming them. But I built this little building off the side of the base, actually off the corner. If I go outside, you can see there's this whole new part of the base, and I put a ladder on the side so we can get on top. But it sort of connects over here next to where that window was. Well, the window's still there, but like, the corner of the building used to be here. The corner is the corner of the room. I've just built out there, and now we have another wing to the building, which is, of course, awkward to get to, because you have to go like upstairs to the bedroom level, then through this little doorway, and suddenly you're in here. This house is starting to become as chaotic as I like. This building does slightly obscure view. I might raise this thing up at some point, but it kind of does get in the way a little bit. It also makes a lot of noise. You probably can't hear it much because the game volume's not that loud, but I can hear constant cow sounds. I'm sorry, man. You are going to have to suffer the cow noises. Before I forget, why don't I go and check on the sugarcane farm? Hopefully, this has harvested some sugarcane. Okay, it has. It has been busy. We now have plenty of sugarcane. You see, this is why I wanted to build this farm. While I'm doing anything else in the base, it can be harvesting its own stuff. So over the next few episodes, I'm probably just going to be making this building even more hard to navigate, and expanding it out with more little rooms and all those sorts of things, full of little farms. Now I would at some point like to build like a huge automatic tree farm, like sort of full AFK stuff, but I can't be bothered really. We have a good enough wood farm over here for now. We still have loads of wood lying around. There are smaller things that I can make, like we could probably do with a mob farm at some point, and we could probably farm bamboo and pump that into the smelter, so we don't have to make charcoal. If it was fueled by bamboo, then that could be done fully automatically. I'd also like to make a farm for this stuff that's automatic, but that requires villagers. Or alternatively, I could just make an emerald farm and get some kind of trading hall set up. But well, I did that on Lost Echo and it was a lot of work, and I hate villagers, so I think I might let someone else do it this time. So the cow farm is now basically finished. It all works now. I can go and breed up the cows and produce lots of small baby cows, because this is now full of cows. And if they all look at me, come on, yes, they just like merge together. Why are two of them just ignoring me? Yeah, look, they all merge together into this one weird looking cow thing. And then I take this and they all just split up. It looks so weird. And I just keep staring at it as they all merge together again. Anyway, we can drop that down, grab the tiny amount of XP, and now there's a bunch of little baby cows down here. And when they grow up, I can incinerate them. Oh, it's been busy. So it is manual. You have to press the button to incinerate them. But I think Minn has been around, because yesterday, for me, I was having a chat with Minn, and she had been off collecting glass so she could make some greenhouses so that we could move this farm into some greenhouses. I've also just noticed we now have a scarecrow. What does the sign say? This guy's scary you. Yeah? You have made a slightly terrifying scarecrow. It also has no arms. Hang on. There we go, now it's got arms. Don't know whether that makes it more or less scary. Now it can grab you instead of just staring at you. Don't think that made it less scary. But anyway, I also noticed that after I stopped, Minn actually went and built a greenhouse, which I was not expecting. I thought I'd have to wait a little bit longer than until the next day for that to be a greenhouse, but we have an entire greenhouse in here with some composters and some chests. I doubt there's anything in these yet because there's not even anything planted in the farms. I myself got a bit carried away as well, and I built this monstrosity. And you see, I could harvest this myself with my sword, but I've already burned through a couple and this one's currently on 2 durability. And I have a iron pickaxe on 1 durability. How have I got all my tools on no durability? I don't know. But there's a ton of bamboo here, and I don't want to have to collect it myself because it's like this is like 16 by 32. I'll have to burn through swords like mad just to harvest this, and then my inventory will be full. So I want to make an automatic collection system for this, probably involving a flying machine. And you'll be able to see that at the start of the next episode, I imagine. Well, these cows down here have now grown up. So let's see, how many did you get? We got 1435. So I press this button, and all the cows burn. And now I have 2157. Okay, so I gained 7 leather and I can't count. What was it before? I don't know, do the maths yourself, I can't be bothered. Anyway, it works. It's not the most efficient thing ever, but it does work. And that is going to be it for this video, so thank you for watching. Don't get distracted, go subscribe now, and until next time, goodbye.